Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I'm back today to share with you my Dyalog planners. And I say that, I use that loosely because one of them is really more art and one of it is kind of planning, but it's just a place for me to work out what's in my head down on paper. And I wanted to share with you some of the things in the first week, literally less than a week that I've been using these. I wanted to share with you some things I learned. Well, the first thing is we've had nonstop rain. So today, now that it's a little bit dry, it's not going to be later, I am going to put like Scotch Guard or something on this cover just because it's habit, and that I'm going to do. The same thing with this one. They're kind of a canvasy cloth cover and they're thick, but they bend. They're bendable. So I just want to kind of make sure I don't destroy them taking them in and out of the rain. And granted, I try to put everything in bags, but you know, every now and then, you know, that's not going to happen. The other thing I tried to do was I put all of my dilutions, pens, paint pens in here, everything but black and white. So I have all three pen sets that are paint pens from Dilutions, and they're the various color kits. So those are in there. The other thing I learned is to have lots of scratch paper. Because that pen, that paint pen can dry up the tip when you're not using it, you have to kind of prime it and then squiggle on it. And so that's what I did. I have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of scratch paper that I have folded and stuck in. So in this bag I have, and I will share it with you. Let me move that apart so it won't fall off. So this is kind of my my all-in-one. So this is where I have my paper. I was keeping my silver scissors in here, but they won't fit in there now with all this other goodies. But okay, so first thing is I have my two dilution pens, the white and the black, and they come together. I will tell you, I have gotten every single one of my pens to perform beautifully, perfectly, no problems except the white. I spent hours, and I will show you the project on this, and then I had to go back in and touch up because the white had problems, and I eventually just got it going, made a pool of white and used it like paint and dipped into it, and that was fine. I will use this up, but I'm hoping if you guys have used that pen, I know it's a different type of formula, but if you've had that same problem, if you have any tips or tricks, please leave them in the comment section or email me at JosephinesDesignscom@gmail.com. I spent an insane amount of time trying to get that to work. I failed. So as a result, I went back to my good old, this is the Uniball. It's not as good as the, is it Sigma? No, it's Uniball Signo. So this is the good one. So I will be using that. I have it. It was in my stash. I grabbed it. I haven't used it yet, but I've stuck it in. I'm going to leave that out. I also picked up, this is fantastic. This is called an 8-karat gold leafing pen by Krylon. These are not cheap, but you know what? They are fantastic. I love that pen. So, I know. I also have some Sharpies in here. So this just came in a pack. This just came from Target. Nothing fancy here. And it was just the variety. I was looking for the white, and then of course I love any of the metallics, and then black is always useful. And the red, if it had been pink, it would have been the perfect mix, but it's red. Christmas is coming, I can use that. So those work beautifully, and those you prime up too. You just hold it down, and then the ink comes down. I also have just a generic pen. I think this came from the Sassy Club, sassyclub.com. I may have ordered it there. I can't remember, but it's just a pen I had in my stash. So, and I just dropped it on the floor. Okay. All right, let me show you some of the things that I carry in my little dialogues. So this is my kind of my working one. So this is my calendar, and I did the first week of planning on my own, sitting in Walmart. I used the dilution pens. This is a dilution sticker that was white. I just painted it up, colored it in. The washi is from Michaels. It was AC, and I love it. These are the two of the little glamour ones I picked up from Target yesterday, and I loved it. I did use 3 different colors of red, 2 red, 1 pink. They kind of are too close in color, so I learned that I will kind of differentiate that a little bit. So, and all of these like important stickers, the arrow, the stars, those all come from the Delusions book that I will show you. So next week I will be planning with y'all, but I'm not there yet. So I will get that later. And then here's a pocket, and then here are quotes. So here's that gold pen. I don't know if you can see that. That's that gold leafing pen. It is gorgeous. And so then I drink these live kombuchas. And inside every lid there is a saying. The best is yet to come. So my husband has a habit of saving all of his bottle tops. Don't ask me what we're going to do with them. We're probably going to make a project. But, so I saved those, especially because they have neat sayings on the inside. So I literally, yesterday, we had a big bag of them. I just organized them out. Every new lid got a different color, and that was that. And that was all from my Delusions paint pens. I will say those paint pens are fantastic. They dry very quickly. Sharpie, not so much. So I will also have other quotes in here, but I'll probably skip a couple of pages and then let that just be kombucha quotes. And then this, I have other quotes that I have saved in documents, so I'm going to add to in here. This, I have not figured out what I'm going to do with it yet. It's the dot grid. I don't know that I want to bullet journal, but we'll see. This is the one I haven't figured out yet. Here's another pocket. Haven't put anything in that yet. And then here is my scripture writing that I will work on my calligraphy in. So I'm super excited. This is the handwriting paper. I haven't labeled this one, but I will. Now, the things I stuck in the back. So here's some of the creative diary stickers. And I used some of these. These are super, see, they're those sunglasses. So they're white. They're on paper. You can paint them, you know, color them in however you want. Some of the words, the to-do list I didn't put down, and I did use some of those. So this is a really cute sticker kit. Of course, I love Tim Holt's ideology. This is Small Talk. It is very positive. You must be present to win. Shine like the whole. Stronger than yesterday. I mean, these are all really good things. And I do love the sarcasm of Diane Reevesley, but having come out of what we came out of in the last couple of years, I really like the encouragements. So, and then I also picked up this yesterday. I hit the Magnolia Home section. It was had a huge bunch on sale, and I've been wanting to get this for the color chart. We are at some point going to be remodeling, and so, you know, doing some, not major, but some minor remodeling, things that we've let go all these years that we need to take care of. So that is my kind of my working, my words, my plan, my, you know, the whole thing. And this one is my play. So I love the I'm working, please kindly go away, even though I'm playing. So this is art. I labeled this one Art for the Heart. So this is the one that is pre-done. So what I did when I was playing with all my pens and all my bits and pieces, they do the background, and then I just come in and doodle and gold and words, and you know, these are some of the cutouts, and I colored them in, and just fun. And it was just while we were watching a movie. Absolutely had a blast. So then, and here's that, I put this here because this was not drying well. This is Art for My Heart, which, you know, this will go right back in that bag, and I'll use it for scratch paper to start pens on. This is Art for My Heart. So this is the one, that one was Art from the Heart. This one is Art from My Heart. So this is the one that I will make my mess in. This will be my messy art. So I can't wait to play with that. This is a grid. This is probably going to be project ideas. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write that down on the front of there. And it may be YouTube. I don't know. Maybe that's what should be in that other one, or my YouTube plans. This is a pocket. This is where I have a lot of the those die cuts. Like I used the little bird on the other page and the flower. They're in here. I saved the plastic because you can use that for paint or ink or whatever you're using. And then this is my doodles. And please don't laugh at my doodles. So this is my doodles page while we were watching a movie, and I used a lot of stencils. I used some stickers that I shushed up, but literally the white, I had to come back in with the black and try to clean it up. It just like that. It would not do what it was meant to do, and I had to double, triple, quadruple take the white back over. It's not that it wasn't opaque enough. Sorry, my birds are, I don't know why they're noisy. But it's that they wouldn't hold the ink wouldn't flow. So I know that I did it correctly because I did it correctly in all the other ones and all the other colors. So I don't know what to say. I mean, I may just try to get another one and see if it works out. Let's see how this works. I have not, oh yeah. Now the only thing I know is Signo is that you have to wait. It has a longer drying time and it can smear. So that's the only thing I know with this, but I might just go back in here and redo this because I loved it. It was fun, but I kind of wanted it to look a certain way, right? So anyways, but so that's what I wanted to show you the difference. That white and this white. This white took me all of like a second. This white took me probably like 2 minutes. Again, it's the only ink that I saw that problem with. All the other colors were fantastic. They were easy to use, no problem. The Sharpies take a while, like I had to have that paper on this one, to blot it. So, I mean, you just have to remember that that's where you're at. I'm going to put this in just in case that hasn't dried yet. But I am loving these. These are my Amy Tangerine stickers that I received, and I'm playing with these. They don't do as well on the black because they're kind of transparent, but you can shush them up with the paint pens, which is what I was doing. So it's just something to work with that's fun. So my phone's ringing. It's making weird noises, so I had to see who it was. So these are my 2 Dilutions bags. Now, there are a couple other things that I wanted to share with you guys. So I was going down the Magnolia, aisle, and I found this darling stamp. It was on clearance, and the ink is really good. I was very surprised. I mean, is it the best ink I've ever used? No. And as you can see, it says Hearth in Hand with Magnolia. So this was a kit. It was on clearance. I grabbed it, and you know what? I am so glad I did because it has been a fun stamp to use. I just keep it in the Ziploc because like this doesn't close very quickly, and it was all I had when I was at the store. I would probably put a rubber band around that if I were throwing it in an art bag. And then finally, the other thing I carry, oh, that's for planners. There was something else I was going to share with you guys. Well, I do carry all kinds of washi. That is something that, and let me show you that bag. This is a bag that I carry and I travel with all the time. It has more paper in it. This is just a Target dollar spot bag. I carry plain Huggies wipes, and they're just from the dollar section. A rotary cutter. I carry those big silver scissors in here. I have stickers, all kinds of stickers. I have things that I've picked up on clearance. Isn't that cute? I can't wait to play with that. I should have used that in my planning today. I have all kinds of stickles, or liquid pearls and stickles in here. I have, big clips to hold your pages down when you are working in a journal. I have an extra journal band if you need that. I have other stickers I've picked up at, like Tuesday morning, more washi, and I love this. So if you haven't used the Ranger's glue stick, it's fantastic. I got introduced to it at the workshop last October, a year ago, with Corey, the Reset Girl, and she was using the Ranger. Diane Reevesley, who owns Dilutions, all of that line, has a Diary glue stick, which DY, play on her name. It's the same. It's exactly the same. And the great thing about it is it has 3 sides, so it doesn't roll off the table like my pen just a minute ago. So I keep that in there. So this is it. I just throw all this stuff, and I use that word nicely. I didn't say junk, which I can. And I just throw it in here. And I will throw this extra card in here in case I need that. And that's it. Then I just zip it up, and I wiggle it, and I zip it up, and I wiggle it, and I zip it up. And that's what I throw in my bag. So I have this bag with all the paints and whatnot, this bag, and I have this little bag of planner, mini planner goodies and ephemera. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then if I decide to take this with me, I will put that in a different kind of bag. That's all I had yesterday when I was at Target. So that's it. I grab all this and I go. So I feel like I'm planning. I also feel like I'm journaling. I also feel like I'm getting messy with art, all of that, no matter what I do. Even if it's writing what's on the inside of the bottle caps, I did it in a different color every time, and I loved it. It was encouraging to my heart. So, yeah, I mean, I am not an artist, as you can tell. I am just a journaler, and this is my journey. This is what I'm doing. I also have a bag too, a flat bag that I got on sale, and it's by Ranger, and there's 3 of them, and in the big one I carry a whole bunch of stencils. So like I was pointing out on the black pages, I used stencils on a lot of that. And so it doesn't have to be that you're great, that you can draw really well. It's just that you have some good tools. And you know what? They don't even have to be expensive tools. You can buy them on sale. You can buy the cheaper version. You don't have to buy the mainstream. A lot of my stencils are off-brand on Amazon, and that's okay. Just do what works for you and find what you're looking for and find joy in the journey. So, all right, guys. And by the way, I didn't say this last week, but these 2 journals and their inserts I bought in a big kit, a lot cheaper on Amazon than if I'd bought them individually. Do not buy these things individually. Save your money. Please, please, please. Unless you just want to. With Prime, you get it within a couple of days. It works out really well. So, for me, it was a real blessing. Alright, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, and come back because I will be doing more and more projects, and I'm excited to play. I also have some bigger collage journals I'll be working out of, hence the big clips. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Alright, well, I so appreciate each and every one of you. I pray that your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Thank you so, so much for stopping by. I'm going to take a sip of my tea, and I will be talking to y'all soon. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.